Hello. Alright. I was gonna try and make a new fucking team because, the Mega Mix and Mega is back. But, it's a fun tier, it is, but it's like, when all you ever realistically going to see is Extreme Speed Entei, Extreme Speed fucking, what's the other one? I know there's another one in there somewhere. No, that's true, I don't think there is. I think, yeah, because that's right, they banned Dragonite. Because, yeah, of course you'd ban fucking Dragonite. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh no, Arcanine, that was it. So, yeah, it's not a particularly enticing prospect. Yeah, I'm hungover as balls because, I don't know, I actually have time to get drunk for a fucking change, so that'll be good. Although next month I actually get my cover shift, so my drinking time might be reduced more. Because I hadn't had a drink since last Tuesday. I know, like a whole week, Jesus. It's a lot for me, okay? You know me, being the big alcoholic I am. I'm gonna play in you because it's there. I'm gonna moan because I wish to moan about fucking Fallout 4 because, you know, I haven't done that a lot. Anyway, like fucking Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Or was it Monday? I think it was. Might have been Monday night. Or Monday morning. I can't remember. No, it might be Tuesday actually. Yeah, it's probably Tuesday. I had to change my sleep cycle and I saw that Nukaworld, the last Fallout 4 DLC went on sale and I was like, I could go for that. So, yeah, I bought it and I played it for about 9 hours and I hate it. Because they did the same fucking thing that they always fucking do with all their fucking DLC, and I was like, oh, I know, let's fucking integrate the story into it. Like, stop, please. Like, really. I can't stand it. Like, my mate's got it as well. He's bigger on Fallout 4 than I am. Like, he loves, like, Skyrim and shit like that. I have not played Skyrim yet. I need to get onto that, to be honest. Burn it! Damn it! Why won't you burn things, Slugman? Oh, you're gonna go for a knockoff, tee hee hee. I'm gonna go into Charizard, because Charizard doesn't care, because, oh fuck. Well, you're gonna suck a punch, have a burn. Or leg it. Yeah, it works. I can get behind that. It's damaged, I guess, and I can go into Lipard and be a cunt about it. But yeah, it's fucking, oh... Like, he loves it. He says that he thinks it's brilliant, and like, I don't see why. My main like, with Far Harbor, the last DLC, I actually really liked it. I liked it more than the base game, because two things. A, there was loads more exploration. Loads more. Like, they went, like, you just had this massive map that you could just explore, and it was fun, and I really enjoyed it. But they just, you know, like, it's, oh, what are you doing, you lunatic? Why are you SD Power-Up Punch? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, just, oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Oh, why won't you win a speed tie? You pleb. Oh wait, I can copycat that. Lol. Haha! Get the boost, get the boost, get the boost, come on! Ah, you fuck. But yeah, it had loads more exploration, and you know what the main thing that I liked most about it was there was actually a method, albeit a janky one within context, of getting all the factions to just get on with it and just like each other. That was huge. So by the end of the story, no one had died, you didn't have to blow up an entire faction of interesting, cool people. Everyone was okay by the end of it. Do you have any idea how fucking refreshing that is? Because I swear, I fucking hate it, man. Like, oh my god, Gastrodon, you're you're a monster truck of pain. You probably have grass knot. I don't give enough of a shit. I can't be bothered. I'm gonna... Yeah, fine. Whatever. I can just fucking lipard the shit out of you. And I will. 'Cause I can. And then I can fucking copycat Dark Pulse. I think that'll kill Shiftry. Oh, I probably won't actually, will it? Let's be honest. Ah, whatever. I have a wheezing. I don't care. Yeah, you know what? Let's not chance that. That would be dumb. In fact, you know what? No, I'm gonna go into Hitmonchan. Make a power play. Because a Sucker Punch shouldn't kill me. Shouldn't. Yeah, that's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. I predict that you, sir, will go for a Toxic of some description. So I'm going to go into Bastiodon. Or that. Either or. Don't know why you did that. I do have a Lipard, but whatever works for you. Have a Toxic. You're just a straight up wall. But yeah, it's like, by the end of, like I say, this is... I understand why they do what they do in Fallout 4. I haven't got a problem with the why. It's like, you've created 4 factions that all have reasons to hate each other, and you, as the player, have got to find your place in it. It means that you get multiple playthroughs out of it, because you can go about things in different ways. And I get it, I really do, but it's like, take Oblivion, for example, okay? One of the greatest things about Oblivion was that you could just... There were multiple factions that had multiple benefits of doing different things with them, and it was fun. I'm gonna go... Why am I going Encore? He is not gonna stay in. Go fucking Dark Pulse and kill Shiftry, you pleb. Yeah, multiple factions, and you could just go about it, and it was good. And I liked it a lot. It was fun. And then you got all of their rewards, and then you came out of it. You could be level 10 in all of them, even though my game glitched and didn't give me an achievement for one of them, which stopped me from getting... I was 49 out of 50 achievements because my game glitched, which really pissed me off. I don't know why. I don't know why I cared. I only like achievements now because they give you something to aim for, but I could give a toss. You really like Power Up Punch, don't you, buddy? SD Power Up Punch Shiftry. I suppose you'll just kill everything, but it hasn't exactly worked for him. But yeah, I like that. As from a completionist standpoint, being able to do everything in one nice, neat run where you've got your beastly character and it's awesome, is just, it appeals to me. Whereas when it's like, well, on this run you're going to have to be nice to these people and these people to get here, it's fucking annoying, is what it is. And they fucking do it again in Nukaworld, but it's even worse. Like, again, the main great strength of the base game, to me, is you've got the story, but if you can play it the way I played it, which was I ignored the story until about 40 hours in, when I'd explored the entire map, had much stuff, like all the stuff. And I had a great fucking time, and I loved exploring, and then I played the story, and it was ball sweat. And that's my fault, I guess, and you're going to fucking kill me, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Flinch! Damn it. Oh, Lipard, you sexy fiend! Well done. That is jank as sin. But you could just ignore the story, and it's like... Alright, I finished the game on a severe low point, which is why I speak very poorly of it, but for those 40 hours of it, I fucking loved it. I was having a great time, just moseying around, building my guy up, eventually getting silenced weapons and ending the game as a challenge altogether, because you could just sneak around and get stupid damage modifiers for silenced weapons and just destroy the world, and it was great. I loved it. Like, it feels like there's a natural progression from some bums mooching around trying to be sneaky to you are now like a skilled assassin who fucks the world, and then you've also got a railgun for if shit really goes south. I adored that, and that's my playstyle, and that's fine. But then you play the story and it's shit, and it's like, So I will appreciate the fact that for like I say, the large majority, because I completed the story about 6 hours again, because I just snuck around and just destroyed the world. Like, the large majority of it, I had a great time. But it's like, fucking, you have Far Harbor, which was interesting. Like, the fog mechanic was the fog was kind of cool. You have different interesting factions, but at the end of it, even though they hate each other, you can sort of jimmy it using some cheeky sleight of hand bullshit to get them to just get on with it and like each other. And it's like, that's good. That means that if I want to, I can go back to these fuckers and pal around with them, or I can go talk to these fuckers and pal around with them. I haven't locked off 30% of the content because I had to make a choice of which one I want to live and which one I want to die. Like, having everyone... I don't understand why it's like, you've got options, but one of your options isn't for everyone to be cool. That seems like a perfectly viable option that I would like to explore, but I can't. And like, in fucking Nukaworld, there's about 4 actual things that you can explore. Like, 4 locations that aren't part of the story, which is fucking dog. I think one of them goes absolutely nowhere. Like, you do some shit for some random group of mentalists, and then you put them in like a spaceship ride, and they explode for some reason, and then you just stumble out and move on with your life. And I was like, oh, well, that was interesting. And then there's a cool mansion thing. Spoilers, by the way. This is just for shit you can explore randomly. Don't have energy ball. You probably have energy ball, don't you? Burn it. Yay! Well done, Slugman. How the fuck am I gonna kill you? I have no earthly idea. I will ice beam you. So yeah, it's like, there's this cool mansion that you can go into, and it's like a haunted mansion, and you see this weird creepy girl running around, and then you go on this like little, like, sort of sightseeing tour where you see the rooms, and they give you this little backstory about the girl and what happened in her life. And it's like, it was, you know, all set up to be kind of all creepy spooky, but it was fun. And then you get to the end of it, and you kill a bloke, and then you see the weird girl ghost thing walk through a wall, and you're like, oh, that's neat, supernatural bullshit, I can get behind that. You probably have Earthquake, don't you? Let's be honest. I don't know why I'm staying in. This is stupid, you're gonna kill me. I don't know why I'm staying in, I really don't. But, yeah, it was interesting. That's what I want. And I think there was one other place that had super mutants in it that was a shovel museum. I'm assuming that it was funny or in-jokey, but I didn't fucking get it. And you do that, and you don't get anything special for that. Yeah, of course you had Earthquake. I have no idea why I stayed in. That was pleb levels of silly, that was. Yeah, like, I think there was one more place that I can't think of off the top of my head. I think there was a town, and that just had a bunch of ghouls in it. You kill the ghouls, and it's like, oh, great. That was fun. I don't understand how... Why are you staying in? I mean, it was a clever play, I guess. You didn't actually accomplish an awful lot, considering I have Drain Punch, and you only have Mesprit to resist me properly, and that's gonna fucking die. And that was it. The rest of it is entirely story-driven exploration, and it's like railroads you into shit, and then you've got to do some stuff, and it's like, I don't, like, I'd love to be able to explore this for my sake, but I'm not. I'm exploring this because the free factions, the all raiders, by the way, which are just dickheads who steal from people, like, the whole point is it's a raider DLC, which again I find cool. Like, a DLC that's specifically geared to letting you be a dickhead, that's fine. But then it's also like, well, maybe I don't want to be a dick. Maybe one of the things I could try and do is keep these warring factions together? Maybe. I don't know. Why not, right? No. Oh, I can kill you with a spin. Neat. and I outspeed you, silly man. So yeah, it's like... Well, I'm not going to kill you with a spin, am I? Let's be honest, fucking Ice Punch did that. Oh no, I'm paralysed now. Oh well, no Stealth Rock, Zard's fine, who gives a shit? And I still have fucking Slugglesby over there to kill Rhydon, because I'm max speed, bitch. Yeah, I fucking love that. Max speed Gastro is the tits. Yeah, like I say, it's like, I'm not exploring this because I have an inherent want to explore and find cool shit. I'm exploring it because Twat Donkey over there wants me to go clear this out so I can give it to a faction so that the faction will like me more, and, you know, and then when they like me more, they might give me some stuff, and it's like, oh, I don't care. I don't want to do it for them, I want to do it for my benefit. The other thing as well is, like, it's all very well and good, like, gearing your shit to be a dickhead, and it's like, in theory, what they've done with, because, like, you have 4 speech options. You've got the nice person, which I always go with, because you get what you want. You've got inquisitive, you've got sarcastic, and you've got bellend. And my problem is like, I don't need 2 flavors of inquisitive and sarcastic basically work out the same way. Nothing gets done when you're inquisitive or sarcastic, and it's like, well, what's the fucking point then? I don't accomplish anything apart from learning more subtext. And it's like, that's fine, but we need like 6 options, because why is there only 1 flavor of dickhead and 1 flavor of good? Because you're always going to pick fucking good unless you're trying to be a dickhead, and it's like, well, I want to get things done, and I don't want to just kill people. Thanks, Zard. Double crit, go fuck yourself, man. Fuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know. He's gonna obliterate me. Where is he? He's probably AV, isn't he? Let's be honest. Fucking. I guess I go into wheezing, because it's about all I've got. And then I'm going to just sludge wave. Because I'm assuming you're going to stay in. Probably not. But you never know. It just stayed in twice on a Zard. Well, once on a Zard, rather. Yeah, it's... like, it just feels misguided. Like, the rich creaminess of a Western RPG, at least, is the bumming around and just looking at shit. And they always, like, it looks great. Nukaworld is probably the nicest looking bit of DLC I've seen in a long time. You know, everything's really pretty to look at, and it's all designed really well, but I want to explore it for me. In fact, there is one thing in one area where, part of... oh, fuck off, wheezing. For God's sake, man. Really, dude, you're taking the fucking piss right now, man. Jesus Christ. It's like, oh, yeah, wow. You go for the torn up. Why? What is wrong with you? Ow. Good. Yay. Progress. Oh, not really. I forgot to go Aftermath. Yeah, there is one part where it's like, you have to get a certain number of things to sort out a computer so that you can open up the area to give to one of the gangs, but then it's also like, after that, you can, there's like, you've got to get a few more things, and then you get a sweet suit of power armor. I'm like, good, now I suddenly want to explore, because me, not gangs, not game giving me reasons to want to do things, me want power armor. I'm going to go explore so I can get my cool fucking suit of power armor. That's my reward for exploring. That I want, and if I don't want that, then I don't have to do it. That's good. I swear Ubisoft figured this shit out with like Far Cry and crap. It's like they seem to understand it, but Fallout just doesn't. It just refuses to believe that you want to explore for you. I don't want to take part in your fucking story, because every single time I do, I have to kill loads of people. I don't want to kill loads of people, I want to, you know, sort of see what they are, see what they're all about, have fun. But no, I have to kill all of them, pretty much. And even when you do find a faction they actually want to save, which I did in the main story, it was the railroad. The one thing that they fucking give you as a reward is a pat on the bum and then ask you if you want to do more shit. It's like, no, I don't. I want to be rewarded. You know, I'm sorry if it's if all I want is rewards, but it's like, well, you know, exploring was my reward because it was fun. When I'm having to follow your shit story, I expect some kind of compensation. It just fucks me off, man. It's so lazy. What? Oh, it's not lazy. No, lazy's the wrong word. Yeah, that's right. You get fucking paid back for your bollocks. Yeah, lazy is the wrong word because it's a lot of work to actually, you know, come up with all this shit and then have it intermingle in different ways so you can get different results out of it. But it's like, why is every single result not the one that makes everyone happy? It's just... Like, I get, you know, again, it goes with the theme of Fallout 4, that it's like, oh, everyone, you know, it's a fucking dog-eat-dog world in this shit. And it's like, I get that 100%, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, well, why, as people who aren't part of the landscape, why can't we go out of our way to try and change that dog-eat-dog mentality? Why can't we try and find a way to get every different party with different ideals to agree? Yes, I agree, they have written a particular faction, especially in the main story, to want to fucking kill everyone. Poorly explained as it is, but they have done, and you're really not going to change that. So I can understand that to a point of view, but then they are also set up to be the game's kind of antagonists, which you can join if you want to be a dick. Fair enough. But it's like, I don't know, man. It just feels like for the sake of replayability and seeing the way different things can play out, it's just, I find it personally frustrating, because it's like, alright, you're catering to multiple playthroughs, so that, you know, but maybe on this playthrough that I've dumped 40 hours into, I would like to have a nice, neat playthrough, and then when I want to go be a dick to this faction, because maybe I'll get something different here, I'll go and do it. If you're trying to provide options, well, you're not, you're limiting me. Because I have to make a shit choice that I don't want to make. Have to, actively. So, in providing a wide array of choices, you've taken away all choice. I don't know. I just fucking... the main thing, like, I know I'm rambling a lot, but there was a reason why Nukaworld pisses me off. It's like, alright, yeah, the story-based exploration can go fuck itself and die, honestly. Whoever keeps doing that, just fuck off. Just fuck, like, they modelled a really interesting little bit of DLC, it all looks nice, but I have to explore it for story reasons. But the worst bit for me is you conquer all the settlements and you give them out to gangs, me trying to do what I want to do because I only have one fucking character, because I tried to start a replay of the game and I got bored because the first, like, fucking hour of the game is so dreary. Like, you play it once, you get it. There should just be an option somewhere to just say, right, here's my stats, let's get the XP from all the starting shit, get a pistol, and just skip it, and just pop out at the start of the game. Please? Like, why do I have to go through the starting cutscene is lovely and fine, but really, if it's all about repeat playthroughs, well, just let me fucking get into the game, please. Oh, but yeah, you conquer all the different settlements and you fork them out to gangs, and then it's like, oh yeah, well, you know what? We should expand our raider shit outside of Nukaworld. We should go into the main Fallout 4, you know, world that you get, and it's like, okay. And then it's like, right, so what you want to do is you want to go and take settlements that you found in the regular Fallout 4 map and then give them to the raiders. And it's like, why would I want to do that? And it's like, well, because we can expand, and it's a quest line that you have to do. And it's like, well, why can't I tell you no? Why? Maybe I don't want to go and conquer a bunch of settlements. And then when you do it, because I want to complete the main bit of DLC, you piss off a guy in the main game. And it's like, you can't go back once you've done it, then he hates you permanently, forever. He will never talk to you again. And it's like, well, how is that remotely fucking fair? Like, you might say that, well, if you look hard enough and go find this character, then there is a character that you can find that will give you a quest to just kill all the raiders. And it's like, brilliant, but it's not presented to me as an option, whereas this is thrown in my face and just rubbed in my ghoulies. And it's like, well, I want to carry on with this game because I spent 15 fucking quid on it. Exploration isn't working out, so I may as well do the story. Oh wait, no, the story impacts certain other things that you have no control over. It's like, it just fucks me off, man. It really does. Like, I don't know. Like, you could also say, like, well, alright then, so you do that and it fucks up, so just go back and do it a different way. It's like, yeah, but you've got to be level 30 to enter the DLC anyway. You've had to invest at least a decent portion of your time to get your character to level 30 before you can even go into the DLC, have a do-over. And it's like, well, brilliant. So I've spent, I don't know, probably about 50, 60 hours on my character now, and I've done something that's irreparably fucked up something else, and I can't go back and sort it unless I troll through the saves to figure out which one was before the fuck up. But it's like, how is that good? How is that fun for me as a player? I mean, especially when, like, you might say, well, you're being selfish. Like, yes, I am. Incredibly, again, my mate fucking loves it. He had a great fucking time. He went about it a different way. But you're making a game, and you're making a story, specifically, it's fucking story, that is catering to broad amounts of choices, because you want to give players choice and give them agency in this game. But not once in any part of Fallout 4's story, apart from in Far Harbor, have I actually felt like I had agency over something. I'm just kind of being, like, sort of shoved and shunted and railroaded into making decisions I don't want to fucking make. Not because they're gonna have, because there are characters that are deep and I like, but because I want to access all the game, and I'm basically having to choose which part of the game would I like to close off until I come back and try again when I can be asked. That's not enjoyable. That's not interesting. That's just really fucking inconvenient. And it's all in the name of, fucking choice, like, give me a fucking choice. Just ignore it. That's what I really want to do. I want to do a playthrough where I'm going to find every single story-specific character and shoot them in the face. And hope that they just fuck. I probably can't even fucking kill them. I probably have to interact with them. Probably. I don't like it. I really don't. It just frustrates me. And there's the point. It's like, the main game itself is fucking phenomenal. I adore it, and I would champion it to everyone. But there's just so many little fucking niggles that start to creep in, annoy you, and then they covered you, and then you're suffocating, and then it's like, oh, I'm just gonna go play something else. Honestly, it's fucking, Oblivion was far better. Fucking Oblivion. I haven't even played Skyrim. Skyrim might be good as well, but please, my mate was like, why don't you just go try and find a mod where you can make everyone happy? It might glitch out the conversation trees a bit, but it must exist somewhere. It's like, yeah, but brilliant. So I'm having to go out of my way to try and find something that will give me what I want in this experience about having choice and agency. I have to force my agency upon the game. It's like, no. You can't fucking present hundreds of thousands of different choices and exclude just one that seems to be the one that would stick out the most. I don't know. like I say, I am being incredibly selfish because it's just not meeting the needs of what I want, and I appreciate what they're trying to do, but it's just frustrating and poorly written and poorly designed. I don't know. The base game itself, if you took the story out, you would lose nothing. In fact, you'd gain an awful lot. You'd gain more things to explore. Oh, I hate it, but I love it. I really do. I want to love that game, but I can't. It just keeps erecting a fucking roadblock, and it's like, oh. I don't. If any of you have played it and you do come out and say, oh, well, no, if you do this, 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 and this, then you can make these people happy, and then that'll make everyone happy. Fine, more power to you. Like, it's fairly evident. I haven't even finished it, and I have not finished like exploring all of it. I've already seen on YouTube like tons of shit that I've missed by just stumbling over it, and it's like, that's fine. I ain't got a problem with that, but it's like. The choices that are presented right in front of you, that you kind of have to pick whether you like it or not, are just shit, and I hate it. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's just, my problem is that the choice I want does exist out there in the world, but I have to look for it. But, the choice that is presented to you on a plate that your face is just getting rammed into over and over again is the choice that I don't want and I don't care about. So every single time it comes up, it's just like, oh. I need to fight. If someone can make a fight, although that said, fucking Nvidia just brought out a new mod for it, their own DLC bit of a... Well, yeah, their own effectively free DLC with voice acting and shit. So I might actually, I'm probably going to go give that a go because it sounds pretty sweet. Well, it's 1080. It's for their 1080 graphics card, which I should be all right with because I do have two 980s, and I believe they said that a 1080 would be about comparable to two 980s. So I think I'm all right on that one. Although I can't imagine they've actually made it for just exclusively 1080. That would be a bit weird. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I know I've just spent half an hour moaning about it, but it really is frustrating. Like, especially when there's a great game, a fucking phenomenal game, actually, underneath all the little shit that I hate and despise. Like, again, I would, if I could actually be asked, I would go back and I would do all the exploration just again, because it's fun. Although then there is the other point of it's like, well, even the exploration is kind of finite. It's like once you've seen something, then you've seen it. It's like, it's not a cool mystery, it's just there. I don't know. It kind of makes me tempted to go pick up Fallout New Vegas, though. Just to see what that's like. Because I liked Fallout 3 and I liked Fallout 4. To be fair, I liked Fallout 3 a fuckload more than Fallout 4. I haven't played Fallout 3 in a long time, but... I liked that a lot more. It was, that had its own thing, and it also had a story, and there were different factions, if I remember correctly, and you could get on with all of them. Well, whatever. At some point, I'd quite like to do an LP of Fallout 4. I do have something in mind, but, that is going to be a ways off yet. They're ways off. I mean, like, my current, like, sort of foresight extends to the end of the month, basically, because that's when I get my 10-day break, and then I'm going to take stock of shit and see how I feel like going about what I want to do. Because, yeah, as I said before, there are some courses that I do want to take, like an editing course, so that I can, well, maybe a course or something. I'll try and find some kind of resource that I can use. Because I want to get better at this shit, and, I want to sort of try out different things and put a bit more effort into it than just me sitting here going blah, 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 blah. But then I'm also on a 13-week probation, and it's like, if I don't meet a certain thing, then I will not get the job. So it's like, do I want to try and start something after a month, or do I wait to see if I've actually got the job? I don't know. I'd like to believe I can get it. Like, the physical side of it isn't a problem for me. It's getting fucking tired is, though, I swear. Like, because when I'm doing my job, everything just starts to blur together and just become just a mush. But I like to believe I can do it, but it's like, I don't want to start something, and then suddenly it's like, oh, I didn't get the job. I now have to run out or go find another job with sort of similar things that I want, and then try again. So, yeah, I don't know how far ahead I'm going to be looking, but it might be like this until, well, when's my probation finish? It's 13 weeks. So it's going to be about November time, which that might actually end up impacting the Christmas special as well. See, every fucking year I have a plan for the Christmas special, and then I always got to fucking do something that changes me, and I never fucking do it. Although when I do sort out editing things and I get good at that, I do have plans. Well, hopefully next year I will make my grandiose Christmas special, because there's something I really, really, really want to do, but I don't have the skill and capacity and technology to do it, and B, it's like, time-wise, it's never fucking worked out. But now, if I get my job, it should be alright, if I get the job. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't know how we managed to get from Fallout to this, but yeah. So, in summary, jobs, things, and Fallout for Nukaworld can go fuck itself. I've 15 quid. Not worth it. Honest to God, like, I'll admit that my opinion is very focused on a certain problem that overwhelms the entire experience for me, so don't take what I say to heart too much, because I'll admit it's a very specific problem that appeals to me and no one else, but it's like, from my point of view, it's a waste of potential. That's the end of it. Anyway, I need to start uploading videos at some point, so I actually I actually have something to, put on when I'm working. I need to do that, because I'm so out of touch with that. I need to, if I could upload, 10 Stellar Glows, actually, that would be quite good. And I do actually have a video that me and Robotnik did, but it was fucking an hour and 10 minutes, and it's like, I don't have time to fucking render it when I'm working. I need to be more efficient with my time off. Well, even though it's just running a process in the background, but whatever. Anyway, bye.